Alright, in this video I'm going to show the sort of the second part of getting this sledgehammer mounted to that new handle I was making on the lathe. So of course the lathe is going to turn it around, which I don't really want that. I want more of a skinny profile in this direction and a longer, a wider profile in that direction, so that it will, you know, be easier to control it. That's still pretty beefy, and I've been going at it a little bit to get the size down. And once I got that, well, let's start with the end. To fit that end, I wanted that to be snug so that the wedges would keep that on tight. And to do that, I formed up the end of this handle, which I've cut off now, but that end was shaped roughly to this dimension, which is more of an oval. And then you can see that rust there. That is from me repeatedly putting the handle on, or the head on, and making a note of where that created a lot of drag, and then taking the head back off, shaving it down, and I've used my glass shaving technique. I've shown that in some detail in another video called Keeping Two Hammers Out of a Landfill. If you want, you can go check that out. But in this instance, I shaved that down until it fit tight, and then the slot between the two halves was pinched pretty tight together. So I had to, you know, kind of get an axe in there and open it up after I cut it off, because I cut it off before I put the wedge in, the wooden wedge. Well, both wedges actually. And then I made the wedge up out of a piece of cherry, which I kind of shaped down using rasp. And that, I think that's one of the points here I want to make, is that the rasp is an amazing tool to get rid of a lot of wood in a hurry. It takes a little work, but it really produces good results. So anyway, I got that and then cut that off. And then the wooden part was in there. I don't know if you can see the contrast a little bit right there. That redder color, that's the cherry that goes up and down in there. And then roughly crossways to that, I put in a steel wedge. So that's wedged in both directions, so it shouldn't come off. Not a great shape, but getting there. I'll slim that up a bit, but essentially it will work as it is right now. Thanks, like, subscribe, you know the drill.